Hello everyone. Today in this module we will study about retail trade or the retailer. It is the last link in the distribution chain who is in direct touch with the ultimate consumers. Like if you go to buy some goods from a neighborhood shop, then that neighborhood shopkeeper is basically a retailer who is directly selling the goods to you. A retailer is a business enterprise that is engaged in the sale of goods and services directly to the ultimate consumers. He or she normally buys goods in large quantities from the wholesalers but sells them in small loads, small quantities to the ultimate consumers. He represents the final stage. He is the last link in the distribution chain to transfer the goods to the final consumers. Retailing is thus that branch of business which is devoted to the sale of goods and services to the ultimate consumers for their known business use, for their personal use, not for the purpose of sale, not for any commercial use. There may be different ways of selling the goods. That may be personally, like if you go to the market to buy goods from a shopkeeper, that is your face-to-face interaction with the shopkeeper. Or that may be on telephone, or that may be by vending machines, that may be through internet. Also, the products may be sold at different places, like that may be sold in a store, that may be delivered at the customer's house or any other place. Some of the common situations that we encounter in our daily life, like sale of ball pens, toys or books in the roadways buses, sale of cosmetics, detergent powder, door-to-door sales, sale of vegetables by the roadside by a small farmer. These all are the examples of retail trade. So basically, who is the retailer? Retailer is the person who sells goods directly to the final consumers. Now, what are the features of retail trade? First feature, retailer is the last link in the distribution chain. He sells the goods or services directly to consumers. Retailer deals with a variety of products. Like if you go to the neighborhood shop to buy something, you can get anything of your daily use from that shop. You can buy soap, you can buy say chips, you can buy chocolates or any spices for your kitchen. So any item of daily use you can get from the retailer. He assembles, he keeps a wide variety of the products. Retailer buys and sells a small quantity of goods. He buys in large quantity from the wholesaler but sells in small lots to the final consumers. Generally, these are located in residential areas or near to the residential areas. They maintain personal relations with the customers. They may contact the customers on telephone, internet, TV or through his retail showroom or shop. He acts as a middleman between wholesaler or the manufacturer and the customers. Now, we will study how the retailers are important in the distribution of goods and services. What services are being provided by the retailers to the manufacturer and wholesalers, and what services are provided by the retailers to us, that means to the final consumers. First, we will study about the services to the manufacturers and the wholesalers. These are the main 5 services. They help in the distribution of goods They help in personal selling. They make personal selling efforts. They enable large-scale operations by the manufacturer and the wholesalers. They collect, market. Already I have told you what do you mean by market. Customer. They provide you the information related to the customer. What is the taste of the customer? They help in the promotion. That means they help in increasing the sale of goods and services. Now let us discuss these points in detail. First, help in distribution of goods. We all know that customers of a product, they are widely scattered. But wholesalers and manufacturers, they don't have to worry about the sale of the product to these widely scattered customers, because this task is done by the retailers who cater to each and every customer of a product. So the retailers' most important service to the wholesalers and manufacturers is to provide help in the distribution of their products by making these available to the final consumers who may be scattered over a large geographic area. Number 2, personal selling. In order to initiate the sale of a product, first you need to convince the buyer. You need to encourage him. You need to motivate him to go for that product. And that motivation, that encouragement, that is being provided by whom? That is being provided by the retailer. These efforts, these are being done by the retailers. In the process of sale of most consumer goods, some amount of personal selling effort is necessary. By undertaking personal selling efforts, the retailers relieve the producers of this activity and greatly help them in the process of actualizing the sale of the products. Number 3, they enable manufacturers and wholesalers to carry out large-scale operations on account of retailer services. The manufacturers and wholesalers, they are freed from the worries of making individual sales to the consumers in small quantities. They will sell in large quantity. Like manufacturer will sell in large quantity to the wholesaler. Wholesaler will sell in large quantity to the retailers. But the customer buy the goods in small quantity. And that task again that will be performed by the retailer. So he enables them to operate at relatively large scale and thereby fully concentrate on other activities. Market information. Already we have studied that retailers are the last link. They are in direct touch with the customer. So they serve as an important source of collecting market information about the taste, preferences and attitudes of the customers. And this information is very useful in taking important marketing decisions, like decisions about the design of the product, what features are to be added in the product, what channels of distribution should be used, what should be the price of the product. These all decisions are taken on the basis of information about the customer, and this information is being provided by the retailer. Help in promotion. From time to time, retailers have to carry on various promotional activities in order to increase the sale of their products. Sometimes generally these activities are being done by the manufacturer and the wholesalers, but sometimes retailers also carry on these activities. Like they have to advertise their products and offer short-term incentives in the form of coupons, free gifts, sale contest and so on. And even if these activities, these are being initiated by wholesalers and manufacturers, then actually who is the main person who is implementing these activities, who is initiating these activities? It is the retailer. So they help in the promotion of the goods and services. Now we will study about the services provided by the retailers to the consumers. First service is regular availability of products, new products information, convenience in buying, wide selection, after sales services, provide credit facilities. Now the first point, regular availability of products. Most important service to the consumer by a retailer, it is to maintain regular availability of various products produced by the different manufacturers. It is due to this feature that customer need not stock these products, because they know that whenever they will require this product, then they can get it from the retailer. So this enables the buyers to choose product according to their taste from a wide variety and buy them when needed. New product information. By arranging for effective display of products and through their personal selling efforts, retailers provide information about the arrival, special features, etc. of the new products to the customers. It serves as an important factor in the decision-making process for the purchase of those goods, because if you buy new products, obviously they will give you some additional features, they will give you more features, and how you will be aware about those products through the retailers. Retailers will tell you about. He will display those products, and through his selling efforts, he will convince you to buy those products. Next one is convenience in buying. Retailers generally buy goods in large quantities and sell them in small quantities as per the requirement of the customers. Also, they are normally situated very near to the residential areas and they remain open for long hours. So, they offer you convenience in buying products of your requirement. You can buy according to your requirement. In small quantities you can buy, and generally they are located near to your locations and remain open for long hours. Next one is your wide selection. Already I have told you they keep a wide variety of products. So they enable you to make your choice out of these wide variety of products. They keep so many brands of a single product. So whatever brand you require, that you can buy. After sales services. Retailers provide after sales services like free home delivery, supply of spare parts, attending to the customers, whatever your queries, whatever your grievances, they will be attended to by the retailer. This becomes an important factor in the buyer's decision for repeat purchase of the products. Obviously, you will like to buy goods only from those retailers who provide such types of services, who listen to your complaints, who provide you quick services as per your requirements. And one of the most important service provided by the retailer to the final consumers. They provide them the credit facilities which enable the final customer to increase their level of consumption and thereby their standard of living. This is all about services provided by the retailers to the consumers. In the next module, we will study about types of retail trade. Till then, good day to all of you.